My name is Cassie and I'm the founder of Fatco, where we use these guys to make this stuff. Let me explain. At Fatco, we specialize in making natural and organic skin and body care products, many of which contain tallow. It's nutrient dense and healing. It's extremely high in vitamins A, D, K, and E, all super important for skin health. It's natural, it's healthy, and it's sustainable.
That people are saying, oh yeah, when you're finals MVP, you are now the best player on the planet. To me, that makes no sense whatsoever.
My opinion, Patrick Williams had a phenomenal rookie season. I feel like on the defensive end, he played well. He guarded the team's best players.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what it do, baby? Welcome to another episode of the Prideful Takes podcast. It is your boy Pride. In a few minutes here, we'll have Mike joining us, but we have a great show in store for y'all. Gridiron Yuki, I did not see your last your comment. Refresh my memory, bro. I need you to go ahead and drop it for me because I probably forgot to touch on it or something. So just refresh my memory. But we got a good episode in store for you guys. DEEBO officially demanded a trade. He's sick of the noise. He's sick of everything. He wants to punch people dead in their face. So we'll talk about that, see where he should go and things along that line. If we're even shocked, God knows. Before that, we have some playoff basketball we have no choice but to get into. Oh, man, what a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. What a time indeed. I will be able to look at my children and say I was there when the Pelicans took a game off these Phoenix Suns. I will be able to look at my children dead in their face and say that. Anybody says my dreams might come true. Belair versus Rhea Ripley. We will see. We will see, because every time we're told that, because she went here, every time we're told that, God knows what's going to happen. But speaking of which, Mike B is in the goddamn building. I see why you took so long. You had to wrap everything out.
Had to do what?
I said you just went all out, didn't you? You went all out. You went all out, huh?
No.
All out. By the way, I'm still saying Bulls in 6. I'm still rocking with the Bulls. Milwaukee played the best game they possibly could. And it literally took them to win. To have y'all big three just beat garbage for one game.
I don't even think Milwaukee played a good game.
I think they played the best they possibly could with y'all defense.
Yeah, we did come out with some good defense. I ain't gonna lie. And
it's not like y'all defense gonna go away.
No, it's just that we got to make some damn shots.
And that's all it really came down to. That's all it's going to come down to. Hold on. So, Gridiron Yuki says this. I'm going to say this. DEEBO doesn't deserve that type of money. He had one good season and he want to have money. Good news, buddy. Your fucking ass is going to the DMV. We're going to talk about that. I promise you we're going to talk about that.
Let me get my solo right quick so I can talk to Zach Levine. I need to before this game. All right, Zach, if you listening, man, I need you to come out game 2 and show the world why you a max player. All right, time to shut these critics, these doubters, shut them up, man. We need you to come out and play some MVP type of game. Like, we need you, Zach. So, Zach, if you listening, I need you, man.
That came from the heart. I can tell that came from the heart.
Cause
I
need my man to come out, because like other than Derrick Rose, I feel like I appreciate Zach so much because I can sit here and say that I wasn't a fan of Zach once we traded him. I wanted to build around Lauri Markkanen, but Zach showed me something that Lauri didn't show me, and to see him come up and to finally be on this stage, I can cry right now as a Bulls fan.
Greggy says they thought, because there was a running joke. They said that the reason you weren't here on Monday was because of that loss. That's the rumor was going around. I was trying to explain, that's not the case. You know what I mean? He wasn't nervous.
If we would have got blown out, maybe I would have hit. But we played a good game of basketball. We just couldn't hit no shots.
Anthony Price says DEEBO going to the DMV. Tell me how the 49ers made it to the playoffs. DEEBO 110%. But like I said, before we get into that, we're going to chit chat here about some of the games that happened yesterday, the 3 games that happened yesterday, and the 3 that will be happening today. So first and foremost, one of the most overrated 1 seed of all time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Suns.
No, Miami Heat. I had somebody cry about this. Did I tell you about that? Dog, I had a kid so sensitive about this. He tried to insult my mother, thinking that was gonna get a rise out of me. He was like, "Your mother's a moron," and I'm like, "And like, first of all, she's not. She's got her own business, so you can't be stupid. You can't be stupid and have your own business. That's just not feasible. That just does not work, right?"
Yeah.
But yeah, he was so butthurt. He was like, "Oh my god, you're a casual." I'm like, "Bro, the only series you guys are gonna have is this one. You're not beating Philly. You're not beating Boston. You're not beating the Bulls. You're not beating Milwaukee. You're not beating the Nets. Like,
yeah.
At best, you're the 4th best team in the East. At best.
I don't see him getting past Philly either, because I think Joel Embiid is going to carry them. Joel Embiid will carry this team to the probably 2nd round, maybe conference finals. I don't know, depending on. But I don't have no faith in James Harden.
Bro, dude really got butthurt. He was so deep in his feelings. He was crying and everything. I was like, well, look, I was like, hey, call me what you wrong. You can't call me wrong. I'm like, this is a horrible, overrated team.
Yeah.
110%. I told him that. He didn't want to listen. He got mad. He was like, your mom's a moron. I'm like, all right, cool. Fact still remains. So it doesn't even matter. That shit out of here. What? He said Chicago Bulls suck.
Bulls suck. What the fuck is the camera?
That's the camera.
That's the camera right there.
Yeah.
That shit looks super bootleg, bro. Where'd you get that from? Dollar General?
No.
On Walmart?
No, GameStop.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it came with like a kit.
Got you. Yeah, this is my boyfriend, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really tried to live. I would have lived. But yeah, nah, bro. I have no faith at all in Miami. None at all. I don't have no faith in them.
Yeah, same here.
Like, I'm at this point, bro. Like, and I've had people get mad at me and say, "Oh my god, how can you disrespect them? Because they're number 1 seed." I tell people this all the time, bro. Not seeding. You can't dictate who's a better team purely based off of seeding.
Yeah.
Because are you gonna look me dead in my eye and really tell me that in the East, the Toronto Raptors is a top 5 team? Are you comfortable looking me dead in my eye and telling me that? Are you comfortable doing?
No,
that?
I could. It's a couple teams that I could put above Toronto.
Damn, bro. Yo, Yuki's really mad, bro. You're really mad.
I thought he'd be upset about DEEBO walking, but I can't wait till we get into that soon.
But we gonna get into it. But again, Miami leads 2-0.
Yeah, this series, I really don't care about this series.
I said this before. This was the first or second least important series.
Yeah,
in all the playoffs. There's this one, and then there's Philly and Toronto. Like both of those series, like you remember when you used to play 2K and you used to be the first seed, and it's no matter what, it was the first round matchup was just you dreaded it. Like you were like, I don't want to do it. It's just tedious. This is how it is for both of them.
Facts, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like because this one, it's really between Miami and Atlanta. It's just the battle of who's less of a pretender. And then if you look over to Toronto, it's just like, look, they just want to get swept so they can move on and see if Philly, especially more James Harden, can step up and fill the playoff hole, like that massive playoff hole that he has in his thing.
And right now he's looking like a third star after Joel Embiid and Maxey.
Shoo, he looks like a fourth. Because Tobias Harris, 2 games in a row, he's been solid. He's been doing his thing.
Sometimes I forget he on the roster, but yeah,
Oh my god, bro, he's so frustrating. Like, I like him, but he's so frustrating. Like, I want to defend him so bad, but he is so frustrating. He's extremely frustrating. But yeah, I mean, again, Heat and 4, congratulations. Who cares? You did that just to be a victim to whoever you face in the next round. I said what I said, and I meant it. Utah Jazz 2.0. Next game, Grizzlies came out, handled business against the Timberwolves to even the series 1-1. Mike.
This is my favorite series. This is my favorite outside of the Bulls, but this is my favorite series right now because I feel like this series can go either way. Both these teams are young. I feel like the Timberwolves are just as talented as the Grizzlies. You got 2 former first round picks and Cat and Edwards and D'Lo with the second round pick too. So this team is hella talented. But what comes down to this is who's gonna have the most games with the less turnovers. Because that last game we seen Edwards just jacking up shots. And I think he got to change what he do. Oh shit! I think he got to change what he do in the third game because he was just jacking up shots, and I think that cost them the game, and also Cat getting into foul trouble too as well. So,
but here's my thing: I understand he was in foul trouble, and I will say this to the day I die. To me, that's not a good excuse for your superstar only shooting the ball 7 times.
Who, Edwards or
Karl Anthony Towns? Like, Karl Anthony Towns only having 7 shot attempts. That's completely and utterly, in my opinion, there should not be a situation where your best player is only shooting the ball 7 times. Yeah. I understand the foul trouble. I get it. But he played over 20 minutes, and there's no way you're going to sit there and tell me it's okay for him to only have 7 shots. Yeah. To me, that was screaming at that. That was deafening for me because I'm like, come on, man. Like, I don't care what no one says. In my opinion, Karl Anthony Towns is the 3rd best center in the NBA.
Yeah.
I got Jokic, Embiid, and then Karl Anthony Towns.
I agree. Yeah.
After that, whoever you want to fight, if you want to put DeAndre Ayton there, go ahead. Fine. If you want to put Bam, I disagree, but whatever. I mean, the only people who will put him up there are Miami Heat fans. That's it. Outside of that, nobody else will put him there. If you want to put Rudy Gobert, you're delusional, but whatever. But 3, those are the top 3. Bobby says, definitely my favorite series right now, bro.
Shout out my boy Bobby.
But 2 young teams going at it with 2 dads giving these old school. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it. I think it's Ja's dad and Karl Anthony Towns dad. They got to bet that whoever loses, they got to wear the jersey. By the way, I love that. Yeah. I don't care what no one says.
And plus, we really don't get the dads. Really don't get the light shined on them. You don't see when the last time you seen 2 dads at a game, just like national television, like televising dads. So other than LeVar Ball,
I was about to say, but even then, we don't televise LeVar Ball because he's a great guy. We televise it because he's mad outlandish.
Yeah, funny.
You know what I mean? Once you start on national television, you could beat Jordan in a 1-on-1. The spotlight's gonna be on you, bro. It's gonna be on you, but not because you're. It's because you're wild, bro. You know. What I mean?
I don't pay any money to see that 1-on-1. I don't care how old they is.
Yo, come on, bro. Come on. Listen, if you want to say game to 7, LeVar's not making it to 3, bro.
Yeah, no.
LeVar's not even making it to 3. That's how you know you crazy, bro. When you got me defending Michael Jordan. When you got me defending Michael Jordan, you got me on MJ's side. You're messing up somehow, bro. You messing up somehow. Andy Price says this might go to game 7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this right now. Memphis in 5. Swear to God. I said in the beginning, Memphis in 4. They won a game, whoop-de-doo, still Memphis in 5.
Nah, I'm going 7.
You're going 7?
Yeah. This T-Wolf team is talented. They gotta clean up their mistakes.
I don't know, man. Patrick Beverly, bro. A whopping 6 points. That's my boy right there.
Shout out Pat Bell.
No, shut down Pat Bev. We need to send that man back. Now, this right here is the game, and I think everybody agrees. Oh, Bobby says I'm gonna go 6. Yo, he split our difference. I went 5, you went 7. He's like, fucking, I'm splitting the difference. We're going 6. Who cares? But no, I mean, I say 5. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Check me if I'm wrong. I feel like if Memphis goes 6 or more with this Timberwolves team, that's a disappointment. Am I out of pocket for feeling that way?
This team is talented as fuck. Like, I mean, if it's go to 7, it's not a disappointment because this team is not. They're not playing the Detroit Pistons or they're playing the Cat, Edwards, D'Lo, Beasley. Reed was going off. Who else they got on that team? You could throw in Pat Bev. This is a nice team. Like if you look at the head to head, okay, you choose Ja over D'Lo. I'm going Edwards over Dylan Brooks. I choose Dylan Brooks over Beasley. I choose Edwards over Bang. I believe Edwards is starting 3. And then Cat over who's the center over there? Who's the center? Adams. And then you got Jaren Jackson Jr. over.
Oh, nah, they disrespectful. They're disrespectful to Steven Adams. He only played 3 minutes. That's my boy right there. Free Steven Adams. Free Steven Adams. But this is the game right here that really caught me by surprise. Now I understand what happened with D-Book, but the Pelicans,
good, man. I hope
yeah, well, they're holding him out for precautionary reasons. Like,
that's my pick to win a chip.
Yeah, me too. I'm there with you. But like, his hamstring is all right. They're just being cautious, which again, it's the Pelicans. Who cares? So you have that opportunity.
They're going to get a game regardless. To me, this CJ and Brandon Ingram is too talented to get swell. I believe that if they get hot one game, they can snatch a game from this Phoenix Suns team.
Yep, no, 100%.
Which 100%. I still pick without D-Book. This team still to beat the Pelicans. I mean to beat the Pelicans. It's gonna be tough though, not having D-Book though.
Yeah, I mean, here's where it gets weird.
And Zion better sit his ass down to next season.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. This is just me personally, bro. I think this right here. If this Pelicans teams can go 6 games against the Suns, if you're Zion,
so you saying if the series have 3-3, you come back?
And again, Zion says he's healthy. It's the Pelicans that don't want to play him, and like he says, look, Zion wants to come back. You get to 6. If it's somehow 3-3,
well, if he has if you don't play him, that's only gonna upset him because you're not playing him and he healthy.
Why do you think on social media he's putting up all those dunks and stuff? He's doing it to show like, hey, yo, I'm healthy. Like I'm not running from playing. Like they're not letting me play.
Nah, I'll set them to next season. They're not winning shit this year.
But I don't. But you know why I would do that? You want to know why I would play him? I would play him so that way he gets a taste of it. So that way next year you can kind of entice him to, hey, yo, why don't you just rock out with us for a little longer?
Next year they're going to make the playoff regardless. That team going to be too talented not to make the playoffs with those 3.
What a time, bro! It's crazy, bro.
I really want to get your thoughts on this next game, though.
What next game? What's next game?
What's next game? You was gonna pull up.
Come on, bro. You already know. Come on, bro. Let's go. Nets at Celtics. Come on, bro. Too easy. Nets at Celtics. Game 2. Tip off is at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Honestly, I got Celtics winning. I really do. Maybe it's just me. I don't see. I got Celtics in 6. I really.
Wow.
I was saying this earlier, but 2, There's only two teams in the East I'm legitimately afraid of. There's only two. One of them is obviously the Brooklyn Nets, which I'm glad we're playing them now, right? And the Milwaukee Bucks. And I'm not even that afraid of them. It's just that they can match us defensively.
Yeah.
So that's really the only reason why I got concerned. Outside of them, no disrespect. Outside of them, Celtics in 3.
I mean,
I'm confident.
To me, if the Celtics get past the Nets, I believe they're going all the way to the finals.
Well, here's the thing. My thing is we need to get, because I think we would have to. We're gonna have to meet the Bucks eventually.
Yeah, but
so my thing is, go ahead.
I believe they can get past the Bucks. I believe. Hold on, just watch your phone.
It goes, Nets in 6. Curry needs to do something with his bum ass. He was on fire through the regular season. Now all of a sudden he disappeared. Bobby goes, I think the Ben Simmons thing is being overhyped. I don't know if you know about this, Mike. Supposedly, game 4, Ben Simmons might come back.
Yeah, I heard that.
And listen, I'm a Ben Simmons boy. I love him. But here's my stance on that. Until I see this man on the court wearing a Brooklyn Nets jersey during game time, I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it. They've been saying this man's supposed to be coming back since Noah was building his ark. Like, come on, bro. At some point, I can't be listening to this anymore. I just gotta see it. I gotta see this man actually come in.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, but I will say this. If Ben Simmons returns, it is scary hours for Boston.
Yeah.
Now you can only have Ben Simmons worrying about playing defense on Jason Tatum.
Yeah. That Ben Simmons is the key to in that series.
Go ahead.
I said Ben Simmons is the key, but I do think this series is up in the air. I don't know who I want to, who I really got winning the series. I think it could go either way. You know how much I love Jason Tatum, the only Boston Celtic that I would love having a Bulls jersey. Fuck the rest of them, but well, I do want to shout out to Marcus Smart.
Thank you. Rightfully so. Defensive player of the year. I don't care. Has Suns fans talking about it should be Mikal Bridges. No.
So, yeah, I think this series could go either way. Like Jason Tatum is a playoff run away from just being like neck and neck, like the top small forward in the league. Like he's that damn good. That man is fucking amazing, bro.
No, I 100%. I love him. Now here's the thing about what you said. Even though I said Celtics in 6, I don't see a blowout. I don't see any team having a blowout. I see like each game is just close.
Yeah.
Like razor close. You know what I mean? Kind of how it was game 1. You know what I mean? Like,
and on the net side, I wonder if it's got to be who's gonna be their third star to help them. I believe Steph Curry gotta have a amazing series too if they want to get past the Celtics as well.
Which is wild because he was giving that to them in the regular season. Yeah. You know what I mean? And by the way, if Draymond Green wasn't injured, he would have won that Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know because he was healthy last year and he didn't win it. So I don't care what no one says. I don't care. It don't matter. You feel me?
Did they meet what seed they was last year? The Warriors.
They were in the play and they got bounced out.
Yeah, I think that's when Shaq was saying he was averaging a triple single, right?
Yeah, that was basically when Steph. They had shut down Steph because he was. And then they kept shutting him down and bringing him back and shutting him down and bringing him back and forth and whatnot. Yeah, but I don't care. Marcus Smart deserved it.
This the second.
Listen, if Draymond Green can't stay healthy, that's not my fault. Yeah. That's not my fault. That's not Marcus Smart's fault.
I do believe Marcus Smart deserved it because, like I said, that Boston team was y'all was 23-24. Come out of the All-Star break, then they finished number 1.
Imagine even with that rough stretch, we're still the best defensive team in basketball. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Come on, brother. Come on, baby. But like I said, if Ben Simmons comes back, it's scary hours because then you got someone who can just solely worry only about only about Jason Tatum.
Which I think he might come back. I feel I feel like Brooklyn might rush him back because they feel the pressure. They could get bounced out of the first round. It's a possibility that Kyrie and KD can get bounced out of the first round to the Celtics team. The Celtics is that damn good.
Bro, imagine. See, and this is why I tell people, rock with your team. Because when you rock with your team, you got bragging rights for life. We sucked. We sucked in the first half of the season. And Mike, you heard me. I was sad, but I was still rolling with these dudes. I was still rolling with
it was funny because I was on the high and you was on the low.
Now,
after All-Star break, we switched.
And I tell people all the time, if you ride with your team, you got bragging rights for life.
Facts.
You got bragging rights for life. By the way, real quick, everybody says, so you're saying Warriors versus Boston in the finals? I do think we have somewhat of a chance of making the finals. I do think we have a chance. I do.
I feel like if they get past Brooklyn, they going to the finals. If we get past
Brooklyn and Milwaukee, it's open season. We chilling. We vibing. We good. Warriors?
Shit, if y'all get past Brooklyn and Milwaukee, y'all might win the whole thing.
Listen, I'll tell this. If we get past those two, I'm willing to take my shot with anybody out the West.
Yeah, because you beat Kevin Durant and Giannis. Those are two best players in basketball.
I'm willing to take my chances with whoever comes out the West. I think Phoenix is going to come out the West.
Yeah,
that's just me. Warriors coming out the West. That's not a bad take at all. Because think about it. You got Jordan Poole playing like a superstar, and then you got your true superstar coming off the bench. What a time to be alive. What a time.
I'll be 50-50 on the Celtics. I'll be happy for Tatum. Then I'd be like, damn, I gotta hit this nigga Pride every fucking day. So
man, I won't be that bad. I'll be bad for like 3 weeks, but I won't be that bad. I won't be that bad. On God, this like my green screen, I'm changing it to like the Boston Celtics, like with the championship banner, bro. I tell people all the time, when you rock with your team, you got bragging rights for life. I'll rock, Mike. You saw me during those sad, depressing times. We sucked, but I was like, you know what? Still my team. I'm rocking with them.
You was just like, just get us to the play-in or playoff. Now I'm cool.
I was like, you give me something, we'll survive. What a time to be alive, man. What a time indeed. Now, the next game, Raptors and Sixers. I'm pretty sure we both agree here. Or do you think the Raptors can steal one?
I mean, they're going to steal at least one game. It's going to be a game where Joe Willoughby just take the night off.
I'll be rocking, watching every year. I'll be crying. But listen,
the last few years been okay for Washington. Like I feel like they've been building something. They just got to get that quarterback right.
And when they win the division one year, you can say I was there. I was there through the dark years. I'm telling you, bro, it makes it that much sweeter. I'm telling you. I think if the Raptors take one, I think they take game 4.
Yeah.
Because I think if I take a guess, I say Sixers win tonight. Game 4, they kind of just ease off, which kind of helps the Raptors steal a game by a couple points, and then they wrap it up in Philly.
Hey, Yuki is killing me with this Niners talk.
You can have DEEBO. I don't give a fuck. Pride might have DEEBO too. I don't care. But no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. I promise you we'll get there. One more. Listen, we're going to talk about one more game, and then I promise you we're going to say that stuff. By the way, that game, the Sixers and Raptors game, tips off at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Final game. This is honestly the only game Mike cares about. In his eyes, this is the main event. At 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central, the Bulls will play game 2 against the Milwaukee Bucks. I got Chicago winning by double digits. I got Chicago coming out, playing great defense like they played game 1. Zach LaVine ain't going to be bricking shots. Vooch ain't going to go 1 for 372 from the three-point line. DeMar isn't going to all of a sudden be the worst mid-range shooter in the game when he is one of the best. Like I said, bro, Milwaukee literally had to make they literally needed this team, their big 3, to play horrible to barely squeak out a win. That Bucks, that defense from Chicago, it ain't going nowhere. Giannis gonna have his, but they're just gonna shut everyone around him down. That's all. That's how you really got to play someone like Giannis.
Yeah, and I feel like Caruso and Javante Green do a great job. That's why sometimes Tristan Thompson just pisses me off when he check in the game, because it's like you can't sack off Giannis, because that's giving him a head of speed to come in the lane. You got to guard him from the 3-point line and make him try to cross over or do something, because you lay off him, he's just gonna attack you. And Caruso and Javante Green does a great job at doing that. I hope Patrick Williams see that and he understand that's what need to do to at least slow Giannis down. You're not going to stop him, but just don't let him eat in the paint. Like,
don't. You can't,
because he now he had a chance where he had a point where he sometimes may hit those open threes, and you don't want him to just boom rush you into the paint, because he can do that. So that's something they gotta adjust this game. Like you said, the defense, I feel like it's going to be there. My number one question is, I know DeMar might bounce back. I know Zach might bounce back, but who else going to hit some goddamn shots? That's my main concern about this game tonight. And I'm staying up late to watch this game, so hopefully I don't go to sleep pissed off.
Well, Kobe White went on a nice little run.
Yeah, he did.
I think in the third quarter, was it? But the thing is, you don't even need them. You don't even need. This is what you need. You just need, obviously, Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan to play how they usually been playing, right? Just let them play how they usually been playing. Let Vooch give you a solid 15-17 efficiently, right? Give you also like 8-9 boards. And then everybody else can just give what you can. And Damian says Caruso needs to step up. I don't know if step up is the right word.
I mean, you probably say that on the
offensive side. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you can ask him to give you a little more offensively, but defensively, you better keep your mouth shut about Alex Caruso. You better respect Alex Caruso now. Don't you dare, man. Because Alex Caruso been hooping defensively. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if you need to ask him for a couple some stuff offensively, then all right, sure. You know, I wouldn't be too mad. But like I said,
but if we shot
he shot over 50% from the field this season, right? DeMar did. Bro, he shot what? Let's say he shoots like only 40% from the floor game one. You guys are winning by like 2.
Yeah. Or if we hit an extra threes, we win that game.
Exactly. So it's like,
and if we can pull an upset off in game 2 and head to Chicago for games 3 and 4
with that momentum and with that raucous crowd y'all got, come on, man, stop playing. That's why I'm telling people, when I lay it out, me saying in 6 now sounds realistic. It sounds like, because listen, if Chicago plays their hand right, you can come back to Milwaukee 3-1. There's a legitimate possibility now that y'all can come back to Milwaukee, winning this game, holding down your offensive, holding down your home court, and heading back to Milwaukee 3-1. You win one game in Milwaukee, all of a sudden, what?
Yeah, that's true.
Now we got a completely different conversation.
Like, I mean, like I said, this is not average 60. This is a legitimate Bulls team, a talented Bulls team. So, like I said, we got a fighting chance. I'm not gonna sit here and say we don't have a chance to upset the defending champions, because we really do.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like we got the second and third best player in this series. Okay, I give it to Giannis the best player, but second and third is Zach and DeMar. I mean,
easily.
DeMar,
easily.
DeMar and Zach.
Easily. So, good luck. Now, because Gridiron Yankees been screaming like crazy. DEEBO sick of the bum ass Niners. And how the fall from grace was, because Gridiron Yankees was screaming how great DEEBO was. Now he wants to get paid, and you hate him. Let me put it to you this way, man.
But I heard
look at this. Cover DEEBO, his man child don't be a fake as fuck.
But I heard it's not. I heard the Niners they want to pay him, but it's the Debo don't want to play with the Niners.
So here's the problem. This whole versatile thing, Debo doesn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
He wants to focus on being a sole wide receiver. The problem with that, unfortunately, is you got Jimmy Garoppolo as your quarterback. And who's his quarterback? Trey Lance. This offense is Debo or bust. I don't care what anybody says. Point blank period, it's Debo or bust. If Debo doesn't do the great things he does.
Well, but why wouldn't you want to do it all?
Because you're not going to want to pay him like that. That's why. I'm with Debo.
But the Niners are willing to pay him.
No, but not what he wants. Not what he wants. Listen, if you want to pay him, like, because
will he want $30 million a year?
He's probably gonna want $30 million. But Mike, look what they ask him to do. You're making it seem like, okay, bro, you're our number one. No, he's their number one receiver, their number one running back, and he's at times their number one tight end when George Kittle takes a break.
I agree.
The only position he doesn't play is lineman.
The grass ain't always green on the other side, man.
And I get that, but guess what? The grass over here is brown as shit. We need to have this conversation. We need to stop pretending like, bro, the Niners defense is legit, 110%, no debate. But this offense, without a quarterback, you're so dependent on Debo that it's ridiculous. You're so dependent on him that if the guy goes to go and take a breath, it's wild.
So
Gronky says, we're the bums. He's the dude who doesn't want to be a goddamn wide back. And he want to get money after one good season. See, and this, again, that's another false narrative. That's another false narrative. Because Debo had a respectable year last year. He had a respectable year. His first year, 802 yards. His rookie year, 802 yards his rookie year. Okay? They went to give him more, but then he got hurt. His second year, he was projected to get over 1,000 receiving yards. 1,000 receiving yards. That's what he was projected. Then he delivers on this phenomenal year that he just had. This savant year.
So let me ask you this. All right, so two teams I know for a fact he would be going to. I'm gonna scratch out the Packers because I don't think the Niners will even make a deal with the Packers. They the Niners' little brother.
Well, they can't even do it anyway because the amount of money Debo wants, they can't afford it. Why? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
And I'm scratching out the Chiefs because that just make the whole Tyreek Hill trade just dumb. Because if you trade Tyreek Hill and then trade for Debo and then give him the same money that Tyreek wanted, that just beat the whole purpose. So,
I don't think so because of his versatility. You can kind of basically put him at the running back position too.
But he don't want to play running back. He want to be a receiver.
Yeah, that's true. Well, honestly, like I said, if they're gonna spend money, let's be honest. If they're gonna spend money, they need to spend it on defense because they still ain't hitting up Honey Badger, which is concerning to me. That's scaring the mess out of me.
It's crazy. I was thinking this before I ask you what team you think he'd go to. Oh damn! I just wait till he come back then. Yeah, I was saying all these receivers want to ask for a trade once the Bears don't have draft capital. And if this was our old GM, he would be in heaven right now with all these players asking out because he liked to trade draft capital like crazy.
Like crazy.
But yeah, who you think good fit for Debo? Where you think he go?
So for me, it all really depends.
Before I want to say one more thing. I think I think AJ Brown and DK get traded this offseason as well.
AJ Brown, yes. DK is for me the oddball. That's the oddball because I could see him staying and I could also see him dipping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, by the way, shout out to Christian Kirk for doing all this shit. When he got paid, everyone was like, yeah, all right. Now, DEEBO want to be a Cowboy, apparently. Bitch, you can go and take your raggedy ass bike with you. Dude had 12 drops this season, dropping more balls like D-Wade's son. Look, bro.
Yuki is pissed.
Again, but this is the same dude who just a couple weeks ago was screaming how great he was. Like, yo, you got to make up your mind. Make up your mind. He was like, DEEBO can go to the Jets, Commanders, Jaguars, Ravens, or Texans. How he can go to the USFL. Again, how it is. Look, I'm glad. DEEBO, get paid. You deserve it. He is a top 5 receiver in the league.
So you think you can drop him in any offense and he's still going to go? So you think
110%.
So you think he can shine other than the Shanahan?
The man is shining with Jimmy Garoppolo as his quarterback. No. He answers your question.
I'm talking about the Shanahan offense.
Shanahan, Kyle Danahan, Lindsay Lohan, DEEBO, man. DEEBO is the system. He's the offense.
All right, so who do you think where do you think he go to?
I think New England. I think is probably be no, but think about it though, because he's been linked to us before, right? I think them. I do still think the Bears have a legitimate. You know what? I do think you got some avenue. Now, granted, it's not the easiest, straightforward shot, but I do think you guys still have a chance at him.
Way to make me feel good, but yeah.
Another team that, and this is just me throwing a team out there. Maybe the Cleveland Browns, question mark?
Do they even got picks? Who would they even offer? Baker? Yeah. I've been hearing the Jets. I've
been hearing the Jets. Wilson. Yeah. Also I've been hearing Dolphins too. But I think that'd be dumb. Hold on. Dude, DEEBO's being vague and a fucking man child. Yeah, I was praising it, but these are read my lips. Pride. I don't care. Well, I can't read your lips, so I jest. But here's the thing, bro. How is he being vague and a child?
We should have invited Yuki on the show just so we can see
for this topic. We should. But like, explain how is he being vague? I need this explanation because like a lot of Niners fans are saying he's being vague. How is he being vague? He's telling you what the problem is. He's telling you. I don't care where he goes to train for 2 draft picks, a player, and a bag of barbecue lays. That's fine. And that's fine. And guess what? And it's funny. I'm glad. I want you to keep those barbecue lays. You want to know why? Because without DEEBO, any playoff hopes y'all got is going to be laid to rest. So don't give me any of that. Like, I don't understand, like, pride. I like DEEBO's to the Bears, but 49ers want first rounders, and we don't have first rounders. See, again, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be awkward. You guys are going to have to, work something out.
I think I give him a second. Next year first.
I would kill it right there.
Not give him Robert Quinn just to make the
I would cut it right there though. I would cut it right there. Cause think about it. DEEBO's in a situation where he could DEEBO don't want to be there. You know what I mean? It's kind of a situation because this is the last year of his contract, of his rookie contract. So he can walk after this year. You know what I mean? And even though they want a bag in draft picks, they won't be able to get it though.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? Because there's no security. If they sign him to an extension and then this happened,
they
got all the leverage in the world. Now you can ask for whatever.
Yeah.
Considering it's only 1 year, a young DEEBO, I don't know, man. If you're like, so mad, you acting like I care. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just letting you know right now, man. I'm just letting you know right now. To answer your question, Mike, because I don't know if I officially answered it, but I'm gonna say it again. You drop DEEBO in any team, he's fine. DEEBO will be good.
I think so too.
Because he's got enough speed where he can run the long game. He can run routes where he can do short and middle. So you could put him with a quarterback who can't throw anything like Lamar Jackson or Tua Tagovailoa, and he'll be fine. If you want to go for a quarterback who just loves to gun it like a Baker Mayfield or Patrick Mahomes, he can handle that too. If you want a guy who wants to just focus on mid-rangers like Kirk Cousins like to do at times, he'll fit there. because
You
he
know,
can do all
I
three
think
levels.
he'll fit it in any situation. I just had to ask your opinion. I see a lot of people on social media saying that they praise Shanahan and stuff like that.
And yeah, don't get it twisted. I like Shanahan, but and Debo didn't explain why he wanted to go. It ain't the money. Dude was happy in the office to block the deal, demanded a trade, and if he's gone, okay, then we draft a wide receiver. It's simple.
Maybe
It's
he
not
don't like
that
Trey.
simple,
Maybe he don't
bro.
like Trey Lance.
He doesn't. He done told the front office this. He doesn't like Jimmy Garoppolo. He doesn't like Trey Lance. He's sick of constantly having to be the entire offense by himself, and couple that with the fact that now they don't want to pay him for all the stuff he does.
Yeah.
What is he supposed to do? Free Debo. Free Debo. Matter of fact, Debo, when you get traded, I want you just to violate San Francisco. And by the way, I want to touch on the last part. You can draft a wide receiver. No wide receiver in this class is going to fill the shoes Deebo Samuels has right now. No wide receiver in that class. Solid wide receiver class. Really, it's solid. I like them. Yeah. But to fill a top 5 wide receiver shoes, you're asking them way too much. You're saying, so this dude is two-faced. Now he's two-faced.
He's a pissed off Niner fan.
He's a pissed fan. That's what it is. And it's fine if you're mad that he wants to leave. Don't say the dude's being two-faced, because how is he being two-faced? He wants to get paid because y'all making me do everything. They don't want to pay him like that. All right, fine. Then I don't want to do everything. I just want to be a receiver. No, but we need you to do everything. Like, no. Fred Warner didn't even have to ask to get paid. Meanwhile, Deebo is literally carrying this offense. He is literally carrying this offense.
Just let it all out, Yuki. We here to listen to you, bro. I feel your pain too, bro. So,
and that's what it is. Deebo is just tired of carrying the team solo dolo. They're paying Jimmy G. What was it? How much you getting paid a year? Look at this. Nick Bosa does a contract more than Deebo. No, not right now.
Did he get paid already?
I don't think so. No, Nick Bosa did. Let me fact check that. I feel like I saw. Oh, was it? Hold on. No, hold on. I think that was Joey who I'm thinking of.
I think everybody. I think Kelsey got not Kelsey. I think Kittle got paid. I think Bosa got paid.
No. Because Nick Bosa is in his 5th year now.
Oh, so he didn't get paid?
No, he was a first-round pick. So, yep, for $18 million. Yeah. Yep. I don't know, man. All I know is everything you've asked from this man, he's done it. You asked him to be a running back, he's done it. You asked him to line up wide, he's done it. You've asked him to line up as a tight end, he's done it. You asked him to be the entire defense or the entire offense, he's done it. Like, says you got paid Joey and Bosa. Damn, that's crazy. Hold on. Price, what are you talking about? The defense carried us. Sure, Deebo did carry us. So hold on. What the heck? Okay, hold on. So the defense carried us, and then Gritty, and again, you can. I love you. You're my boy. I love you. But you go on a contradictory because you say, sure, Deebo did carry us. So, like, that's the point. You can't just say that he's carried them. So, like, that's literally that's the point we're making. He's carrying the offense badly. Think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna put it to you this way, bro. When's the last time we've ever when have we ever asked a wide receiver to play running back? Outside of what's his name from Atlanta, Cordell Patterson.
Cordell Patterson.
But again, Cordell Patterson is just I don't even call him a wide receiver. I don't call him
Yeah, I'm saying he's not.
He's positionless. He's just a gadget guy because
you can say DEEBO top 5. He'd be a top 5 running back and a top 5 receiver.
If we're gonna be honest. But when's the last time have we asked a guy, a top 10? Because at the time, if you want to say at the time it was top 10, fine. When was the last time we asked like any team as a top 10 wide receiver to play multiple positions? You don't have guys play multiple positions like that. Think about it. The only time
and maybe he's looking at it for long-term health wise. If you play in two positions.
Hell yeah, man. Mike, you notice, Mike, the shelf life for running backs, you really only get one big money contract. You usually only get one. Sometimes two, if you're able to, luck your way and you're blessed and go on this stuff. Fine, right? I'm gonna go on a limb and say Jimmy G and Lance will be fine without DEEBO. You're not going on a limb, you're going on a wing and a prayer, brother. Because they will not be all right. They will not be. Life is gonna be very difficult.
I feel like they'll be. It won't be as good as it was previously, but I feel like they'll be okay. It wouldn't be as like scary had with DEEBO, but they'll be okay.
What do you mean by okay though?
Just like
because getting bounced in the wild card is not okay.
Yeah. But
that's not okay.
Yeah, it's not okay
for a championship caliber team. Getting bounced in the wild card is not okay.
Yeah, but you ain't no star receiver, so that's what happens when you trade away trade with your star receiver. You're going to get bounced in the wild card game.
Why do that? Why? I mean, this is an easy fix for DEEBO. There's an easy fix for DEEBO. You sit him down and you say, "Look, how do you feel if we go get Baker? How do you feel if we go get?"
But they didn't draft. You think they drafted Trey? They probably ready to play Trey Lance. They fiending for him to play. They drafted him.
Okay, they drafted him. I understand that.
They traded up.
They traded up to draft.
He was going to fall regardless.
But bro, here's the part that I'm trying to explain, and this is why I don't think Trey Lance is ready. If you cut Jimmy G, do you know how much money you save? You save an exorbitant amount of money. Not only do you save that money, you then could start Trey Lance. Again, I ask, if this kid is so ready, why is he not playing?
Because because if you cut Jimmy Garoppolo, you'll look stupid because he led you guys to a playoff.
That doesn't. No. Hold on, Mike.
So
Mike,
wait, let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
But Mike, you can't say. Okay, go ahead.
So if you keep him and start him, and you banking on he get hurt. Once he get hurt, I can insert Trey Lance. So I ain't gotta cut bait with Jimmy G. He going to get hurt. So let me just play it out. Watch him get hurt. Insert Trey Lance. Now he got the job going forward. That's probably how they looking to do things.
Which is a horrible way to look at it.
I mean, yeah, but it's NFL. The NFL is a dirty game.
Mike, they traded up to draft the kid.
Yeah, so
they did the same thing the Packers did. We listen, when they traded up and got Jordan Love, we criticized them for them. The 49ers did the same thing for a kid who spent the last year not playing.
Yeah,
he opted out. You're only going off of 6 games with this kid. If he was ready, they would have been put him in. And don't tell me, you would look stupid. Mike, Jimmy G took him to the Super Bowl, and they still traded up to get Trey Lance.
I ain't saying he's ready. I'm saying I believe that they thirsty to put him in there to see what he got. So it's like now they got Jimmy G. They're like, what can I do with Jimmy G? His value not high. If I cut him and this kid not ready, I look stupid. So why not have me play Jimmy G, knowing that he might get hurt, and then I could just answer the kid right in?
Why would you do that and not just insert the kid in?
Because they want to show that they still loyal to Jimmy G. So why not have him play?
Loyal to Jimmy G. The loyalty went out the window when you traded up and drafted the kid.
That's how NFL GMs and coaches think. That's something they're doing.
But that's dumb because for the past 2 years they've been saying we're unhappy with Jimmy G, and now Jimmy G is now starting to say, "Yeah, get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore."
But if they unhappy, they would have been cut him. They would have been cut bait with Jimmy G. His trade value
cut him. And why can't they cut bait with him? Because your backup is not ready.
So
your backup is not good enough right now.
So that's what I'm saying. They hoping Jimmy G get hurt so they can answer the backup and see what he get, other than just announcing he's the starter.
But why not go make a trade for another quarterback on the market that's ready to play? That's better right now than Trey Lance.
Because their whole end game is because they roll Trey Lance to play.
And that's fine.
So if you trade for Baker Mayfield, Trey Lance not touching the floor in maybe 2 or 3 years from now. Because Baker in that offense, I feel like he would thrive. So why trade for Baker knowing that my end game is to play Trey Lance?
Because I'm going to tell you why. Because who's better, Baker or Jimmy G?
Right now, I would go with Baker.
So that's why you would trade him.
Yes, but if you trade for him, Trey Lance not touching that field no time soon.
He's not touching the field anyway because even though they're at odds, right now Jimmy G's the QB1.
Yeah, but
it doesn't matter.
The NFL at some point you got to answer to you traded up to get this kid. You traded up number 3 overall to get this kid. So somehow the question is going to be, why is he not playing? See, you can say the same thing with the Packers, but they only traded up to number 28. If they would have traded up number 3 to get Jordan Love, it would have been a huge problem. Like, why you trade up all this just to get this kid? But the Niners traded up 3 to get him. He was going to fall regardless. So now you got to answer to that is, why is this kid not playing?
It's simple, but there's a simple answer to that.
But they're not gonna come out and say, "Oh, he's just not good."
But no. But you don't have to tell me that. You don't have to tell me that. You don't have to. I can see it. When Jimmy G, who's a mid quarterback, is still your starting quarterback. You're still trotting him out as your QB1. That lets me know everything. And again, here, you're saying Mike is speaking facts. How is he speaking facts? Because here's the $1 million question that no one's answering. Without DEEBO, Jimmy G ain't it.
Yeah, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about Trey Lance being why trading for if they trade for Baker Mayfield, Trey Lance will not. If I'm the owner, if I trade for Baker Mayfield, Trey Lance not touching the field. I'm going with Baker Mayfield for 2 or 3 years just to see what Baker Mayfield do.
And that gives you 2 or 3 years to wait to see if this kid is better.
All right, so 2 or 3 years, say 2 years down the line, now he getting closer to his rookie contract being up. So you say a reporter be like, so yeah, Trey Lance almost ended his contract. Why have he seen the field? You traded up all this draft capital to get him. Why is Trey Lance not playing? So now I got to think of an answer like, I don't think the kid ready now. Now his confidence shot.
But his confidence is already going to be shot going into year 3 of his rookie contract, and the kid's still not the QB number 1.
So that'd be a waste of a draft pick trading the kid. Like, that's
Picking him was a waste. That's the point I'm making. Picking him was a waste.
Yeah, so I'm saying this Niners in a situation where they gotta just throw him out there just to see what they can get. They gotta see what they got in him before it's time to pay him. I know the pick probably could be.
So then why keep Jimmy G on the field, or why keep him on your team then?
For security reasons, just in case he don't probably pan out.
So you're gonna pay that much. You literally shat on the Bears for overpaying Andy Dalton to be a backup. And now you want the Niners to do the same thing? And by the way, real quick, Yuki says Jimmy G he took us to the NFC Championship twice. Hold on, don't you worry.
No,
please read this comment. So defense carried us and DEEBO carried us too. So don't tell me it was Jimmy G. No, put me out there. We're making it.
I should have on the Bears because we already had Nick Foles. So why go out and get another quarterback? That's why I should have on the Bears. We already had Nick Foles.
The fact remains you overpaid for a backup.
Yeah, but we already had another backup.
So why would you keep Jimmy G on? And that's my thing. You're overpaying Jimmy G, who's a mid quarterback at best. He is middle of the tier at best. Everyone says they are a quarterback away from being a legitimate, true, battle-tested Super Bowl contender.
Yes, they are. They are that away. But if they do that, they're going to have to answer the question of why Trey Lance have not touched the floor.
You don't have to answer that question. But you don't have to answer that. No, you don't.
Because you traded up a lot of draft picks to get that kid.
It doesn't matter. It
How
doesn't
don't
matter. I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't matter. Because if you get a guy like a Baker Mayfield, if things go south and all of a sudden a guy like Kirk Cousins becomes available,
If I
and
get
you end
Baker
up getting
Mayfield,
him,
I have no use for Trey Lance. I might as well send Trey
you have
Lance.
no use for him now.
So I'm saying if you want to win, now, you might as well go big and just trade Trey Lance to get a Baker Mayfield.
But what I'm saying,
point
you
is
don't
there's
trade
no
Trey Lance. You trade Jimmy G because he's the one who's taking up more money. And I'm saying you trade him to get someone, and you're not trading him to give Trey Lance a starting job. The kid's not ready. If he was ready, he would have been playing.
I'm saying since if you in the win now mode, there's no sense to keeping neither one of those quarterbacks. To be honest, if you want to win the Super Bowl right now, there's no reason in keeping neither one of those quarterbacks. But if you not trying to win right now, if you're not serious of winning right now, just throw the kid out there. That's the point I'm trying to make.
But they are. But I get that. But the thing is, they are like like I said, like the Jets, they're not winning. Jags, they're not winning. Bears, I'm not gonna say you guys aren't winning. You guys are kind of borderline where you guys are kind of. And look, with DEEBO, you guys are in win now mode. So again, you're in win now mode. Does Trey Lance make you better? No, not close.
But if I'm in win now mode, I'm sitting DEEBO down. Yes, I would give you whatever you want. We shipping Trey Lance. Give me Baker Mayfield. Let's see what I can do right now.
But the thing is, he probably don't even. Me personally, you gotta trade Jimmy G. You have to, because he's the hardest. He's the harder cap hit on you.
But
either trade him or cut him.
You got to cut him. Ain't nobody taking Jimmy G right now. Let somebody get hurt.
If you want to do that, that's fine. But you got to, regardless, Jimmy G needs to be off that roster because you're still taking it. And again,
to be honest,
without DEEBO, we're in a win now mode. No, you're not. So
they in a fucked up situation, to be honest with you, because
they are
pretty much everybody got a quarterback locked in. So nobody traded for Jimmy G. So you don't have to cut him. And then you got a young guy who's probably not ready. So like they in a fucked up situation at quarterback.
Like, and again, all this could have been avoided if you don't get Trey Lance.
Yeah. Like if he don't play next season, then it will raise question to me like, why this guy not in the game? And
that's what I'm saying. Because again, bro,
like I can see Jordan Love not playing because that's Aaron Rodgers. There's no way in hell Trey Lance cannot beat Jimmy G out of a starting job.
Mike, you're accidentally making my point, bro. Because you traded up to get Trey Lance, and you're still starting Jimmy G.
That's what
that's my only problem.
I'm saying next year. I'm saying I understand Jordan Love not being Aaron Rodgers in a quarterback competition. I'm saying next season, if I don't see Trey Lance on the field and they still got him and Jimmy G, there's no reason why Trey Lance cannot beat Jimmy G this offseason going into a training camp, a quarterback competition. Then if I see Jimmy G starting again, then I would have concern is why the hell Trey Lance not on the field if all these other young guys are playing.
It's simple because he's not ready.
And you traded away DEEBO, so you damn sure not winning.
You ain't doing nothing. Let's just be honest. Yuki's gonna get mad at us, but it's the reality. Without DEEBO, you guys
they're still gonna be a solid team, but they're not gonna be a championship team.
They ain't doing shit. They'll be in the same boat. Let's be honest. They'll be in the same boat as the Eagles, where I hope we make the wild card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're hoping to get a wild card,
but that's still horrible considering you lost one guy. Let that sink in. One guy left you, and now wild card is the best thing in your future. Think about it.
That's my whole my whole point is, when is he going to get insert on the field?
He should have been inserted
because Justin playing, Zach playing, Mac Jones playing, Trevor Lawrence playing. So he's the fifth quarterback.
I don't know.
And I think he can beat out Jimmy G.
I don't know, man. People have been saying that he could beat him out for a couple years now. They've been saying that he could beat him out for a while now, and no, he couldn't. So here we are.
I can be Jimmy G right now. Just give me some icy hot right quick.
Bro, and that just lets you know how bad it is, that how bad he must be in practice, that they're not even giving him a legitimate look, bro. Think about that, bro. Jimmy G is as mid as they are. Mid as they are. He's at best. This dude is plain. He's boring. He's generic. And the kid you traded up for can't beat him.
Which is crazy because he's a 3rd overall pick. So if you can't give me more than mid,
thank you for saying, and that's the point I'm making, bro. Like,
yeah, but my point is thinking of a front office and how they gonna ask questions and stuff.
But here's the thing: you can easily avoid that. It's simple. Ask me the question. Ask me.
Okay, so when Trey Lance in year 3, we want to know how come he have not yet touched the field.
Well, right now we're more concerned with his future. We just want to make sure that we put him in the best possible position where he can succeed. So we just want to make sure that when we throw him out there, not only are we confident in him, but he's confident in himself. Oh my God! And I'm not even a PR guy.
I'm not. We ain't done with this conversation.
Go ahead.
But Pride is year 3. You will have to pay him soon. You know.
Oh yeah. Yep. Go ahead. Okay. How many years did Aaron Rodgers sit?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. There's ways you can weasel out of that conversation. There's ways you can weasel.
You got it right up.
That's all I'm saying. Listen, when they come and ask you, there's ways you can weasel out of that conversation. There's ways, right? Or you can get rid of him and just call him a bust. Like that option's also on the table.
But I think I thought of a rebuttal.
Go ahead.
But Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre. So you saying Jimmy G is Brett Favre?
Jimmy G has been in this offense longer, so he is able to pass down some type of knowledge regarding this system down to Trey Lance. There's an easy way you can weasel out of it. I'm telling you, man, you can weasel out of it. There's a way to.
We gonna see what the Niners do this all season,
and we're gonna see. Because look, bro. Granted, DEEBO did demand a trade, but there have been multiple times where guys demanded a trade, and then the front office went to him, walked him back, and said, "Look, come on, sit down. Let's have a conversation." Because based on what I'm reading and based on what I'm hearing, the bridge isn't burned. He asked him for a trade, but based on what I'm understanding, if the Niners go up to talk to DEEBO, he will be willing to hear them out. So it's not like he burnt the bridge. It's not like a Baker Mayfield situation where Baker's like, "Hey, yo, I hate y'all. You guys."
They already posted the pictures. QB1 in the building,
and he was like this. He was like this, like with the 2 things, and I looked at it, I was like, damn, 11? Wasn't that how many accused you in the beginning, bro? I knew there was a joke there somewhere, and I was waiting for it, and when I saw it, I was like, there it is, boy. I was like, the snow was just...
Just imagine the team take you number 1, and you sitting at home scrolling through Twitter, and they uploading a picture of another quarterback saying QB1 is in the building, when the original QB1 is still in the building.
Yo, that's some wild stuff. Yo, Mike, that's foul. That's foul. I'm glad we were able to argue. I'm glad. So
we argue like this since what? Kobe, LeBron. No, since you said that shit about Derrick Rose probably the last time we argued.
Yo, I saw your face. You literally wanted to punch me. I bet afterwards you went up to your girl and was like, yo, that dude Pryor, he's testing the relationship right now, dog. But look, all I'm saying is, so let me ask you something. Trey Lance, let's say for some reason he ends up getting traded. Let's say for whatever reason. Is there a team you see in the NFL who would just say, you know what, regardless of what you are, we're going to roll you out there and see what happens? Like, do you think any team in the NFL would start him straight off rip?
Yeah, I think it's some teams out there who would give him a chance. It's a lot of teams that I'm trying to think of that probably come to mind. Let me check out who need a quarterback.
Seattle?
Yes, Seattle's a team.
Texans.
Pittsburgh might give him a look. The Texans.
No, not Pittsburgh.
Even the Lions might give him a look.
Free Mitchell Trubisky. Give him a chance.
I mean, I could see him
Dirty
getting
Mitch,
some looks.
I'm gonna call him Dirty Mitch. I'm gonna call him that. Dirty Mitch, bro. That's my boy right there.
Especially with all these 3rd-year quarterbacks coming in right now, with like the Jalen Hurts, the Tua.
It's gonna be interesting, bro.
So
can't wait.
somebody going to take a fly with him if the Niners trade him just because he's an unknown.
See, look at that. Saints, Jags, Patriots can take DEEBO. Good. And guess what? You know what else they gonna take from y'all? All your championship dreams and aspirations. That's what else they got that they gonna take when they snatch DEEBO from you. I'm telling y'all, bro.
The moment he gets traded, all his jerseys getting burnt. Matter of fact, do you have a DEEBO jersey?
Probably not. Damn, Trae Young is salty right now. He said, quote, if the refs are going to let them be as physical as they are and not call fouls, it's going to be hard to really do anything anyway. He's referring to the officiating in Miami. He basically is implying that they're letting Miami be physical and they're not letting Atlanta do anything. Look, Trae Young, with your hair like that, bro, you should not be talking. Just shut up. I don't care if you have a point. I don't even care if you have a point. Golly. He said no because jerseys are expensive as hell. That's straight up. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's really the reason why I have my custom. Like, that's why I got my jersey custom.
Yeah,
because it's a little more. And guess what? If someone leaves, it doesn't matter. Like the only name jersey I have is Brady.
Damn, I feel dumb now because I got
and Zion, but not even by that. I won
the jerseys I own that before we get up out of here. The jerseys I own that people had left.
Hold on. Can you read this?
Funny how you want to defend Trubisky but bash Lamar, yet they do the exact same fucking thing.
So all of a sudden, Mitchell Trubisky's a run first quarterback?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say
he's not a run first quarterback. He's not a run first quarterback.
Yeah.
Not even remotely. Sure, he's mobile, but that doesn't mean he's a run first quarterback.
I mean, he don't look to run first. Like he go to his progressions and then if it's not there,
Dude can throw the ball past 10 yards.
I mean, he can't throw the ball past 50 yards, but. Yeah. But like I said, I love Trubisky. I just thought he was used completely wrong.
Horribly.
Yeah.
Because listen, I don't care what anyone says. When this dude, when Matt Nagy got off play calling, he had like what, a 4 or 5 game stretch.
Yeah, led us to the playoffs.
Ripping it.
Yeah.
Look at this. Trubisky has no arm. That's where we ended.
Yeah, I can't agree with you on that. He ain't got the deep ball.
But he's got an arm.
But he got an arm to
he's throwing the ball 35, 40 yards. Easily. Now he ain't doing no 50-yard bombs, but 35, 40 yards, that's a good arm.
Yeah.
It's funny. You're hold on. He has no arm, yet Lamar Jackson's your guy? That's a yikes there, coach. That's a yikes. That is a yikes. Follow us on Twitter at Prideful Takes. If there's any news you want us to talk about, please feel free to let us know. Catch us on Facebook at Prideful Takes and also on the tube for you on YouTube at Prideful Takes. Mike's out here stunting on his stuff, bro. Visit our website. www.pridefultakes.com. Not only is every episode of the podcast up there, but we also have original articles. Check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts at Prideful Takes Podcast. If you have an iPhone, just say, hey, Siri, play the Prideful Takes Podcast. She will take care of the rest. As always, go to www.fatco.com. Use discount code Prideful Takes. Get 15% off all your organic healthcare needs or skincare needs. And like always, your boy's going to go live tonight because I have no life. 10 p.m. Eastern time. On Facebook, Pride Gaming 22. Gonna be playing some COD. Hopefully, I get it done. But
I had to get back into the gaming world, man.
Bro, you need to, bro. If you play Warzone, let me know, bro. Because I'll be on Rebirth Island all the time. I'm gonna start playing Vanguard again.
I gotta re-download that. That shit take up too much space on my PlayStation. I need to get me a external hard drive.
Yeah, I lost it in the move, but I had an external hard drive for the PlayStation. Lost it in the move, so that's basically where I put everything. It was a terabyte, and then I got a 50. This was 50. I got a 50 terabyte hard drive for the PC because I be using a lot of games and whatnot. So, but yeah, bro, it'd be crazy. But Mike, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. I'll see you next
A
week.
good debate, man.
100%, bro. I'm about to start pissing you off more often. But appreciate you being here, bro. I will see you next Wednesday. For everybody else, I will see you guys on Friday. Until then, y'all know what to do. Be safe, baby.
Knew where that was going. That was a great read. Oh, Lillard from the logo. That'll quiet the 2 on the season. 2nd and 1 for the Bills. They handle the rush. Allen looking. End zone.
To Shohei Ohtani. Center field. Let's watch it go. Did several of those inside low kicks.